Hey guys, it is the Tiffmeister here. So National E-Wrestling Day is over. Um, I sound a little bit somber. I'm not trying to be somber. Um, it's over. We did it. The whole weekend. Almost 9 fucking hours of E-Feds, which is ridiculous. If you take into account the Great British Gauntlet that happened on Friday, um, then like 11 hours of E-Fed. And we still have more on Wednesday. Shit. Plus is on Wednesday. It's Pro Wrestling All Star for those of you that don't know. Um, so the first thing I want to say is thank you, all of you. There are some people who came out of the woodwork and were able to get this done uh, and take this from an event that a month before no one had really turned anything in to something huge, something way, way bigger than I could have ever expected. Like, people were getting stuff done the day of, and that's ridiculous. It stressed me out a shit ton, but it was ridiculous and super appreciated that people were even working until the last possible seconds to get anything they could done for this event. And I made a ton of stuff. I don't know if you noticed. I had a hand in making the HPW showcase. There was, of course, Rose, Rise, Filler. Filler was super fun to do. Um, Actually, like, trying to make a good match in All Stars is hard, but I think we pulled it off. That was a fun time. Um, I think this is a closure on a lot of things. Um, 2016 sort of was really ambiguous, and like, I know we've had like a lot of issues. Like, did we make enough content? Did we make, you know, did we make a lot of content? Did we make no content? There was this whole debate that happened a couple months ago whether or not we really lived up to what we could have done. And there was a lot of uncertainty and a lot of different projects in a lot of people's lives, which didn't really become conducive to making fake wrestling. It's hard to believe. I know real life gets in the way of, like, our bullshit, but I think this was closure on a lot of things. Like, Delta got closure, Coke got closure. In a way, I got closure. I was able to put to bed a few things. I was able to create few new things, and I know Tensai is going to crawl up my ass on the idea of me starting another project. I promise you, if I continue with that, I will know what I'm doing and have it in the bank, and know if I'm able to do this before I do it. Which is going to be really important because I still have a lot of school. Um, so the people are sending me messages, just like whenever everyone figured out it was Rise. I made Rise. That was still one of my favorite. I think that's going to be one of my favorite moments in the history of this site. Is everyone finally figuring out that, hey, what I really like is that one of the pieces of evidence leveled against me was that it was good. That's a bit of satisfaction. I don't think I'll ever forget that. Um, but man, this was the first National E-Wrestling Day that I was fully in charge of myself. Last year, National E-Wrestling Day was handled mostly by Ross, or like in the beginning by Ross. And I took over and I sort of nurtured it and made it a baby, because really it was sort of dying in the water. And I built it back up and it became the biggest one. And this one shattered it in all conceivable records. I think we tripled our previous attendance record. At least if it's 60, like I think it is, because I think we had 100 people show up at one point. But yeah, we shattered. Even if it was 100, we shattered that. We shattered the amount of showcases that were on there by a large margin. So many people showed up. Zaya's Club of Wrestling had super nice to have you back another year. Nice, Tony Nice, that fed. That was pretty fun. I've never seen a Day of Reckoning fed, and I've always wondered how you could logistically do it, but at the same time, I'm really glad it happened. Who else was a guest with us? Our first text fed. Holy shit. Yay. Super fun to do the dramatic reading of that. I hope we didn't take the piss out of it too much. I know you guys probably work really hard on it, but we did our best. We, even if we had shitty Finkel impressions and shitty, like, we probably mischaracterized the people that were in that showcase completely, but we had fun doing that, and we hope it was at least humorous, if nothing else. Man, Revolution X. That happened. See, that was our decision to make Revolution X the main event, because it's like, this is probably the biggest thing we have. Revolution X winning, Revolution X debuting after such a emphatic end to CFPW. I wish the best for it. I wish the best for everybody. I know there's a lot of people who were expressing desires to make a Fed while the stream was going on. And if you have the time, I absolutely encourage you to do it. I don't know. It was humbling, and like, fucking Cole Scorpio came back. Jesus Christ, that's something I never thought would happen. Fuck. The Hall of Fame was amazing. We finally got what we wanted to do with the Hall of Fame done. That was last minute too. You have no idea. Just, I am rambling so much, but I'm super appreciative of everyone that put in a showcase, everyone that came out of the woodwork, everyone that said, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't think I can get this done," and then did it and got it done. And you are the heroes, honestly, every single one of you. Francis, fucking that dude, deserves a condemnation. I was going to say condemnation. That is not the word I'm looking for. He deserves a commendation and a shit ton of rest. Get him a sleep number bed. Get him a Tempur-Pedic. Get him fucking one of those ones they always Casper mattresses. That's the one they always fucking advertise on podcasts. Fuck, get that dude 8 beds and like a week off. He deserves it. I hope everyone has a great 2017. I hope this 2017 everyone gets their shit in order, because there's a lot of people that are very close to me that don't have their shit in order, or at least have expressed that they don't have their shit in order, and I want them to have their life together in the way they want them to have their life together. And that's all I want for anybody. Your school, your work, your personal life, your love life. I want the best for everybody in AES. So right after on the note of, hey, let's all get laid, I hope you all get laid, if that's your thing. If not, then don't get laid. I'm going to go. But National Wrestling Day 6, not October 2nd, you Brit Bongs, February 10th. I want everybody to have a good time. Watch the Elimination Chamber. Have a good time watching the Elimination Chamber. If you're listening to this a week later, I bet you Luke Harper lost and Mickie James beat Becky, because that's how they book everyone. And James Ellsworth is the WWE champion. So that's just my predictions. So I'm gonna let everyone go. I'll see you later. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did.